Is it TINUBU's second tenor? Nobody will stop it. I know you don't like it, but I'm the one telling you. They will fight, but safety belongs to that man. When he came in, he was less than 1 week to office. The Lord says, study that man. When I studied him, I discovered a system. I don't know whether he knows what he's doing. Neither do I know if he knows the system. But these are my findings. I'm a researcher. I told you he uses a system called the Solomon's reward system. He's almost next to God in keeping promises. If he tells you, give me 5 people from Lagos, I will give you 1 billion. If you bring that 5 people, he will never ever disappoint you. I saw in his archives 25 years plan that he sat down and was waiting for the presidential seat for 25 years. He produced a vice president and a president of a nation together. In over 25 years, is a man that has put in position over 15 governors from him. I want to tell you a noble man that he is. Is he a Christian? I don't think so. I won't say no, I won't say yes. I will tell you I don't think so. But here his statement. 2 days before the presidential election, he said, everybody can now go to rest because we have done what we are supposed to do. When a man who has been in politics before you were born comes and tells you, go home and sleep, we have done everything that we are supposed to do. Now look at his slogan, it's my turn. He did not, as long as he's concerned, he didn't go to ballot. It was not election that put him in position, it was legislation. Structure. Just like God tempts a man with what a man can reject, that's what he does. I said that man uses the Solomon reward system. Look at the words of a wise man. He said, I have won a trophy, not an election. So you are right to say he failed the election, but he won a trophy. And it is only those who win a trophy that sits on presidential seat. Meanwhile, don't say he rigged. Every election is Nahu rig pass. Everybody is rigging. Nobody on that ballot box, nobody that his face appeared on the ballot paper that did not rig. Even in Oyibo, US they rig, Russia they rig. Everywhere in the world, it is a political game. Rigging is part of politics. It's a political language. So everybody rigged. But legislation will stand. When everybody was shouting, look look at what legislation. You better know the legislation of heaven in a time that is coming on us. He said to a sitting governor, you are a good man and a good governor, but not a good party man. Therefore, step down. That man encountered him and said, no, let's go to primaries. He had 2 votes. Because a man said, you're a good man, you're a good governor, but you're not a good party man. He waited for his vision for 25 years. He didn't tell you he was going to contest. He said, it's my turn. So which means all this while it has been turn by turn. May you not miss your turn in life.
So, beloved, I believe we heard what the man of God has to say. And there are some few things he actually says in this video that are very, very, very disturbing for a lot of Nigeria if you come across it, including me, concerning President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. There's a lot in this video, but I don't think a lot of us actually understand the weight of this prophecy and declaration and the way he went to study Tinubu according to what God told him to study Tinubu. There's a lot of things he actually says in this video that I'm just going to chit-chat with you and give my honest opinion. First of all, it talks about how Tinubu, the law says that his second tenure is guaranteed, that he's going to sit on that seat whether we like it or not. And there are some few things I just want us to look at the scenario of what really, let me take us back to 2023 concerning the presidential election, what went down, how everything happened during the election and after the election. As you all know, during Tinubu's campaign, his slogans was, it is my turn, they will labor in vain, because a lot of people felt like Peter Obi was going to be the president of Nigeria 2023, because a lot of people were actually rooting for him, because a lot of people feel like we are so tired of these political leaders and all the things they are doing. It's no longer fair. We want change. And there are some few things I normally tell people that I don't think Peter Obi is going to win this election. I'm not talking out of hatred or out of anything, but based on my own analysis and what's my research and what I've come up with. First of all, Nigeria, one thing you need to know is that Nigeria is being ruled by forefathers and people they owe favor to. And there is something I want you to know is that Tinubu has done a lot of favor for people. He has cleared way for people that when he's going to come to pass on that road, those people will make sure that the road is clear, crystal clear. There is not going to be any grass on that road for him to walk on. That was what he did. And that is where we all seems like we got it wrong. Nigeria is actually how much people you have at the top, how much people you can pay. Just imagine when Bullion Van mistakenly went to his house, from the bank to his house, and he said it was a mistake. The car did not just come there to supply or to offload money. It came there to actually like a misroad, money misroad. You understand? What will you do if money misroad? So he has a lot of way to actually defend himself in a way that we ourselves, we are new into the system. And some of us, Tinubu has been in politics even way before some of us were born, even some of our fathers. You understand? This man has been into the game not today. He was a thug, he was a street boy, became man, then he ventured into politics. He know the in and out of these politicians. And just imagine, in 25 years into him becoming a politician, he has produced nothing less than 15 governors. And he has produced a president, he has produced a vice president. Just imagine, he brought Buhari. It was because of him, that is why Buhari was able to win that 2015 election. So these things are not just ordinary, the way we see it, the way we are thinking that it is. That is not how things are done. things are way bigger than us, and this man know how to play his politics well. And one thing you need to know is that politics is actually a dirty game, and he keeps to his promise. If Tinubu says he's going to do it, he's actually going to do it. I don't know about the aspect of actually making Nigeria better. It's beyond him. There are things that we need to understand. There are things that we need to also analyze at the same time. Because putting Nigeria back in place or in structure is not things that you can do just like that. It's not like you wave your magic wand, then boom, it has happened. And he's not in his usual self. The man is no longer strong. He has memory loss sometimes. He doesn't even know what he's talking. He's a good man, actually. Despite everything, he knows how to play politics. Because if you want to play politics, it's a dirty game. You're going to sow your hand with blood, mud, sweat, and fire. If you're ready to do that, that is when you're ready to do politics. So politics is not just for the weak-hearted. So it's for people that has the mind and the zeal and patience at the same time. If you want to do politics, if you're that type that your politics is just ras, you just want to make no papa, just like what Wike is doing. His fire is going to be quenched very soon. Don't worry. That is not how to play politics, but I know that aggression is part, and patience is part. Spilling of innocent blood is part. Pushing people to the wall is part. And I feel like Tinubu understands the game and he knows how to deliver. That was what gave him the chance to become the president of Nigeria. And people that owe favors to him couldn't stand, because he told them that I'm going to do this for you and I'm going to put a lot of things in place for you. At the end of the day, I'm going to be president in 2023, whether you like it or not. So that was what happened in the case of Nigeria. Then when I heard the man of God actually talk about his second tenure actually being sure, something actually clicked in me that it could actually happen and it may not happen. Why I say it could actually happen? Because this man was not on seat. I understand that his party was on seat, but they were able to find their way to the top for him to become the president of Nigeria 2023, and we're in 2024. All we could do is to rant, come on social media, talk about the happening things, talk about this, see prophecies concerning that. Then we come here to talk about it. The rating is that if Nigeria want to be straight, if Nigeria want to move forward, if Nigeria want to become a better nation, there are a lot of things that we need to put in place, and there are a lot of things that we need to do to actually achieve our goals at the end of the day. You cannot just wake up one morning, then boom, you think that things are just going to go like that. That is not how things work. I just feel like gradual process, we can actually achieve our goals and dream at the end of the day. But are these politicians willing to actually do this thing? Because when they say they want to share, they borrow these international funds, and then at the end of the day, they just split it among themselves. Then we are just left out. They don't actually do projects. There was something I was reading about Ghana. If you see how many million Ghana cedis, about $32 million that an MP used to do drainage, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked that these people are just out there to loot money. They don't have the interest of people at heart. Then another news that came up, billions of dollars was stolen from a house, that his house help actually stolen. That one was different from the one that happened. I think that was late last year. Then this one now is billions of dollars. How do they get this money at the end of the day? Like, it surprised me. It's just a thing of mystery for me. How African leaders are so corrupt that anybody that go into politics, they just want to grab and go at the end of the day, which is very bad, very poor, and very, very disturbing. But honestly, I don't know if we Nigerians are ready for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to actually emerge the second time. I don't know where I would have been, but if it's to trek and be going to Benin, I think I'll start packing my bag before 4 years will reach and start trekking now. Probably before 4 years hit, I don't reach there. Me and my entire family, so I go begin call my brothers, my fathers, my sister, my aunties, my uncles, my every extended family. We could begin pack our load now, put them for kaya before we go trek from our state reach Lagos, before we go trek past Lagos enter Benin. Be easy tax, so boy, be like say we go start now, because your shoe go shine, your eye go clear if 2027 came and this man actually emerged, you know. But let's hope for the best that he's actually going to put a lot of things in place. He's going to do his best to actually restructure Nigeria, because that was the promise he actually gave, that he's going to put things in place. And I don't know, he's trying, but the trying is not what we need right now. There are some things that we just want you to cancel that we don't need. But what can we say at the end of the day? We're just hoping for the best, for God to actually intervene on our behalf. And the man, his strategies are just so mad and wow. And I will not be so surprised if he actually emerged president the second time, if he is alive to actually see. So that is just what me I'm seeing, and that is what I'm saying. But let's hope for the best, fold our hands and watch what happen or what unfold his next tenure, how it's gonna go, have a campaign. And this time around, whether you campaign or you don't campaign, it doesn't matter. It's who owe favors to you that matters, because they're gonna do your dirty deeds, whether you like it or not. They're gonna put you in position because you have bought them. That is just a period for me. So that is just what I want to share with you guys after hearing what he has to say, and after what God told him to study President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a tricky man, and is somebody that knows how to put things in place a lot, and he has actually worked his way from bottom to top. That is it. Let's take it or leave it, and there's nothing we can do. So let's just take it and just cut our losses and move on. At the end of the day, just double your hustle. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that you're not hustling well enough. Just double your hustle and just attack things in different ways and in different angles, but don't commit crime at the end of the day. So that is just the video I want to share with you guys. But before I go, please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And also don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always tuning in, and thank you for always watching our video. God bless you as you do that all the time. So guys, that is just it. Please share this video on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, IG, on Spotify, on any platform that you could share, TikTok. Just share to make sure that it gets to a lot of people, so they fasten their seat belts, because the ride is gonna be a roller coaster and it's not gonna be an easy one. So that is just what I want to share with you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a jiffy. Bye for now, guys.